Samsung has hopped straight onto the Windows RT bandwagon by releasing the 10.1-inch Ativ Tab. The device certainly checks out on paper, boasting a host of impressive specs, great battery life and ample storage. But with an eye-watering price tag starting at around £520, does the Ativ Tab live up to its expectations? Even though it's rather plain on the design front, the Samsung Ativ Tab does feel like a premium device, which we'd expect from such an expensive piece of kit. Inside sits a modest 1.5 GHz dual-core processor, which is fine but nothing particularly special in the age of quad-core chips. The device comes with a comfortable 2 GB of RAM and 32 or 64 GB of storage, with a microSD slot for expansion. The 8200 mAh battery performs very well, and was able to handle hours of extensive use in our tests before running dry. Windows RT also comes with a host of battery saving options similar to those found on Windows laptops. The Ativ Tab comes with both front-facing 1.9 megapixel camera and a 5 megapixel lens on the back capable of shooting 720p video. The screen doesn't particularly amaze, with its 1366 by 768 display packing just 148 ppi. We'd expect a lot more from a device with such an astronomical price tag, and it means viewing content on the Ativ Tab isn't as great as it could be. The Windows RT OS is also a bit disappointing, proving clunky and awkward at times. You'll often be forced into the desktop, which makes for a pretty jarring experience as it doesn't really seem to have been designed with touchscreens in mind. The app selection is also lacking, paling in comparison to that offered by Apple and Android. There's no doubt that the Samsung Ativ Tab is a high-end device, with a list of solid specs and plentiful features, but none of this really justifies that price tag, particularly when there's still a handful of things letting it down. When you consider that the Google Nexus 10 and even the iPad 4 cost less, it's going to take a lot more to convince us that the Samsung Ativ Tab is worth shelling out that much cash for.